Well, hello there, and this is Auntie. And I'm here to do my review of 90 Day Fiancé, Season 9, Episode 10, In the Ring. Are y'all ready to get into this? Let's get started.
Everybody needs a sweet old auntie. Everybody needs
with a whoop whoop and a boop boop
auntie
boop.
that everybody needs.
You can make this up.
Now you know that these are some crazy motherfuckers.
Everybody needs a sweet old auntie.
So why even bother?
Aunties and lies, sweet old auntie. Aunties that wait. Are you okay? Are you okay?
Well, welcome back, everybody, and this is Auntie. If this is your first time being here, please like, comment, and subscribe to my channel. And to all of my new subscribers, thank you all so much for hitting that subscribe button and joining this family. To all my nieces, nephews, and my members who have been here with me for the long haul, thank you all so much for your continued support. If I had to rate tonight's episode of 90 Day Fiancé, Season 9, Episode 10, In the Ring, I will rate this episode a D. Let me know down in the comment section what you will rate this episode. The reason why I have rated this episode a D is because I feel like it was a filler episode. It did not have any substance to it or anything that you can bite down on. And it just seemed like it was, in my opinion, just kind of bouncing back and forth from subject matter to subject matter. And I don't feel like um it was well edited. Um like I don't know. I mean, I think that season after season, we feel like we've gotten the worst cast, but I really do believe that this is the worst cast. So let me see what some of you all are saying. There's a D minus from Vivi. Hey boo. Sugar said D D D D. Okay. Oh my goodness. Pamela said, yay, we are in agreement. Okay. Simone says F, okay. A Buddha 1000 says this was a D, okay. Amy says this was a F minus. This really wasn't a good show at all. Again, I felt like it was a filler episode, and we're too late in the season to be having filler episodes. That's just my opinion. Again, I am very, very curious to see what it is that you say down in the comments section. Let me know what you all thought about it. I just like, to me, the episode should be getting better as we get closer to the reunion, and they're just not for me. It's just a fail. So anyway, we're going to try to make the best out of what we can make the best out of. This is a rant and not a review. The first couple that we're going to be talking about is Patrick and Thias, or whatever the hell her name is. Just not impressed with them at all. Not feeling them. I think that what we saw this week was producer driven, and I hate to say that week after week, but I'm starting to feel that week after week. This was again another heavily edited, like this was some bull crap. I wish that I could cuss as freely out here as I cuss, because I don't curse, I cuss in my membership because this was some BS right here. It was just so produced. The two of them, of course, as you all know, they had a party last week, thanks to John, and she was insecure and in the bedroom, pouting about these women being there. Patrick says that the women are not attractive, that she's a hot Brazilian woman and that she has nothing to fear because all the women who happen to be white in the room were not as attractive as her. I was very offended by the fact that he would say something like that to her because she's Brazilian, and then she turns around this week and says that American men like to take advantage or want to take advantage of Brazilian women. So, Patrick, why you got a stereotype of what Brazilians women beauty is as it relates as it relates to American women? She has a stereotype about American men, and she clearly came out her trick bag and said it. So why you think you got a dime piece on you? You need to make sure that you check and wash the coin off, honey, and make sure that it ain't an old copper ass penny, bitch. I'm just saying. Because she sure didn't have anything good to say about you. She said you was controlling and some more. As a result of this party, he decides that he's going to take her, out shopping. And she decides she wants to go to a furniture store because she believes that the rented facility that they have just doesn't have enough color. It looks very sterile. It's a rental, boo. Ain't too much you're going to be able to do. So the two of them are in this, this furniture store that look like it's overpriced than a mother. Okay. Now, mind you, this mofo is selling insurance. He's not an Olympic athlete. He doesn't have a bronze, a silver, or gold medal, bitch. He couldn't make the cut because he wanted to do some other cut. Okay. So you got a mofo that's probably barely making, okay, at this point, and no shade to anybody out there selling insurance, but I'm talking about Patrick, okay? So don't get in your feels. You probably got a mofo that's barely making over minimum wage, all right? There was a reason why he moved from one place to another place. When you come, honey, he had to reduce the expenses. So he takes her out to this furniture store, and everything that she's picking out at the furniture store, he doesn't want to buy because of the price tags. He told her that he had already spent $10,000 on her. She said, how, what, when, where, why? He said, I had to pay for your plane ticket and knick-knack, patty-rack, bitch, and give a dog a bone. Everything that he could calculate on his little calculator in his little head, honey, he brought out, including buying you drawers. He said the cell phone, honey, the cell phone wasn't that expensive, wasn't no $10,000. But I tell you what, maybe you could have taken some of that cheap ass lingerie back and saved you $2.50. But anyway, Auntie, don't drag them too bad, Auntie. But anyway, they go to the store and everything, and they're disagreeing about the color, about what it is. He said, I just wanted to bring you out here because the producers told me to, so we could have an argument over something dumb. And so that's what we saw. And so she went back home and pretended to be offended by it and was telling him that he was controlling. Okay. He was controlling. And he, goes into this sad story about, his childhood. Get the out of here. You talk about boring as dog dude. I'm talking about boring as dog dude. The storyline isn't matching. It doesn't make any sense. And frankly, even if it did, who gives a damn about it? She tells him that, he's disrespectful to her and it doesn't make a difference and she can't stay with him and she can't marry him. But mighty funny, she pregnant. Mighty funny, she married him and her ass is pregnant. The next couple I want to talk about is Cara and Guillermo. He's at home making love to the cotton freaking washing machine and dry, bitch. You can't make this up. He's at home straight up telling the washer and dryer what he could do with it. In the meantime and in between time, she's gone to meet some old friend of hers who she met 4 years ago. And what she wants to do is go there and she wants to talk about Guillermo. You know, when I'm off screen, I can say this. But as soon as I log on, hit that live button, bitch, all of my it all just come crashing down. I can't see. Okay. I just I do, baby girl. A baby girl, I'm telling you, when I am off this screen, honey, I can say that name. Bitch, when as soon as I let me tell you, as soon as I get on here, honey, it just all goes to hell in a handbasket. I think somebody putting some juju on me or something. I don't know. But anyway, you know, she goes with her boyfriend, you know, and she wants to discuss him and about the fact that he can't work and he wants to spend his money. And the friend is like, well, what do you all do all day? She said, basically we just, trying to learn, we are practicing having a baby and doing all the stuff that it take to have a baby. I just was like, this is so fucking boring. Like, really, we really don't want to hear this. I know I did not want to hear it. I know y'all probably don't want to hear it. So guess what we're going to do? We're going to move the fuck on to the next boring ass couple. Where are they? Oh my God, this was so cotton freaking boring. Another scripted conversation. Y'all, he sits down with his mama and his cotton freaking stepdad. He is leery about going to this meeting with them because he feels like if they're talking to him outside of the home, they young been wanting to come all night. He feels like, because they're meeting with him outside of the home, that this is a serious conversation. The reason why the parents indicated that they were meeting with him outside was because every time they turn around, Miona up in his damn business. Every time they turn around, and try to have a conversation with him, she's tweeting and deleting and texting and all this kind of stuff. The mother said that they had a cotton freaking conversation that was 20 minutes long, and this bitch took and texted him 8 times. They both are saying that they see him the same way that David sees him, as being depressed and not happy. He is not himself. And he is overwhelmed with, having to marry Miona and her wanting to have this beach wedding. And I'm saying there is no beach near. I mean, it's not like a state over. The parents have indicated, because of the way that Jibri is doing this, that they can't make it to the wedding. And I call BS on the play. The reason why I call BS on the play is because they knew cotton freaking well that the girl wanted a beach wedding before she got here. And bitch, they knew that they had 90 days in order to get married. Who are you playing with? The mother is trying to make this, they trying to make this a situation where, the family can't take off and all this kind of stuff, right? Can't nobody take off and be bothered with the wedding and stuff like that because he's rushing down the aisle. Y'all already knew that it was going to be, it's a 90-day K1 visa. You see how the storyline, so this is what I'm saying. If y'all are going to produce this make sense. Because it doesn't make sense for his parents to now say that they finding out at the last minute. They've been talking about this beach wedding since this girl got here. Mama, take your damn leave off. And your husband, the stepfather ain't playing into the game. But anyway, they go through this, this conversation with him about, whether or not if he had a year, would he be marrying her now? He said no. Because he doesn't have the finances. Let me tell you where his finances is coming from. Y'all want to go ahead on and keep it funky about this boring fake ass couple? Let's go ahead and keep it a buck. His finances is coming from Miona. Because if he wasn't on the show, who would know about his little group? I don't even know what the name of the cotton, what is it called? The something syrups? This is his Miona's his bread and butter because she got him on 90 Day Fiancé. He's never had this kind of freaking many Instagram followers. He never would have sold any pants for 28K. Miona is his cotton freaking meal ticket. And he is milking this for everything he can. Let me tell you, you talk about a social media genius. He is milking it out of his cotton freaking 5 minute, and people are buying the lock, stock, and barrel. They are out there hitting that up to see these two dry ass. And every time you turn around, her complexion is darker and darker and darker. Somebody said they was praying for the girl damn hairline. I said, I absolutely agree with you because she keep pulling it up like that. Like, are we ever going to see it down? Are we going to see it down and around? Like, when we going to see the daggone hair that she got on her head? Like, how much of the pony is phony? I'm just asking for a damn friend. Now, I know I got my phony on, but I'm asking you, how much of the pony is phony? Hashtag, how much of the pony is phony? I'll wait. This is his meal ticket. 90 Day Fiancé. I'm sure that they probably getting clicks on their little Instagram page and their YouTube page more than they ever have in their life. This was his meal ticket. So why the hell would he not want her to be here? This mofo been married for what? Almost damn near 2 years, and they just getting famous? Come on now. Stop it with the bull. And so he says that he would not have married her. I didn't see nothing wrong with what he said, to be honest with you about it. Did you get that, Mary? There's one more out there. Did you get that, Mary? I hate to block and you already did it. Oh my God. Thank you. Thank you, ladies. I tell you, they be waiting for me to go live. The thing about it is, the storyline is so fake because then he goes back. Thank you, Mary. He goes back and he has the same conversation with her that he had with the mother. And she's like, I don't give a fuck if your mother come or your mother don't come. You're going to have to make everything about me. It's about me. You got to put your time in me and all this. And he's like, that ain't fair. The woo, woo, woo. I don't think the girl is as nasty as as they want her to be. But she's playing her role. She's reading off the script. They are the two youngest, phoniest mothers I've seen in a very, very, very goddamn long time. Like they are. The mother and the father, they're going to have that cotton freaking wedding in South Dakota. They're going to have a prairie wedding like they said it was. And they're going to go off and then let's see how long their popularity lasts. Because they are boring as dog dude. I'm so sick of them. I don't know what to do. They are so cotton freaking boring. Another BS couple. Like, oh my God. If you're going to produce these scenes, make these seem real. Make the math. Like, we need the math to be mathing. So Bilal takes he takes her out on a Ferris wheel because he's Mr. Romantic. Bitch, what's the cotton freaking romance in that? She is afraid of heights. They go out to this Ferris wheel. She finds out that the bottom of the Ferris wheel, you can see through it. It's glass. And so he tells her to calm down. It's all right. Focus on me. I want you to focus on me. So she's like, okay, she's anxious and all that kind of stuff. And, he's like, focus, you're doing good. He said, focus on me. I got some things I want to say to you. Got my good old handy phone right here, and I got a text message from my lawyers. It's a draft of the prenup agreement. So now she's shocked that he's giving her a free prenup agreement after they done already talked about it. According to her, she says that, they had talked about it one time and it went away. But now, all of a sudden, he's bringing it back up and she's shocked about it. So they're talking about the prenup agreement and he's saying that, he wants this in place and all this kind of stuff, so that he can protect what? Now, we have already found out from the Reddit sleuths that the place that you was living in is fake. It's not your residence, like I thought it wasn't. Now, the thing about it for me, I don't think that there's anything wrong with having a prenup. But it's better to have a trust. So if he's going to get anything and he's concerned about somebody taking it and not leave a benefactor, do a trust so that your kids can have the money in the trust. She can't touch this. She can't touch it. Just like that rented house is going to go back. Let me tell y'all something. Bilal don't have OCD. He don't have OCD. He just don't want her to fuck up the people's house. I said it from day A that the house looked like a model home. It was too perfect. It had all the neutral colors and all the little IKEA / Value City furniture / Marlowe's / whatever furniture store, Nickwick, Pickwick furniture store. It had all the makings of that. Typical table, typical pillow, typical everything. And you trying to pan this off as your own. Bilal, what do you have? What do you have? Now, I'm not saying that he don't own nothing because he is a real estate agent, but really, what do you have that this girl want? Oh, but that's right. When she came in there, she was gawking and foaming at the mouth at the house as opposed to the one her mama and her daddy were living in. And by the way, his mama is a doctor. So Bilal ain't seen no hard times. The problem with Bilal is he got married twice and he divorced twice. That's his problem. He don't know poverty. He don't know what it means to not have. The fuck out of here with that. In my opinion, allegedly. So now she's upset. And he said, I should have brought it up here. It spoiled the mood. But that was in the script. It was in the script to go and take her out on a romantic trip and call yourself Mr. Romantic. It was in the script for her to get mad. And it was in the script for y'all to go on a horse and for her to try to clear it up. All of that was in the script. It was in the script for her and your sister to go, for her, your sister Nefertiti, and her to go to the bridal shop and act like, you just came into the bridal shop and you made an appointment. And the lady said, oh, all your stuff that you ordered online is here. Come on, bring your ass back here. So she goes back there and everything. She comes out with a dress on. It's pretty. She got the pretty wrap on her head. Why we ain't see her go through multiple dresses? But anyway, bitch, it's all set up. It's all a setup. It's all a setup. So then she comes back out and everything. And Nefertiti wants to know how the relationship going. She tells Nefertiti about the prenup agreement and that she didn't feel like it was enough in the prenup agreement to take care of her and her kids. Where was he going to be able to provide and protect for her? And she said that if the mofo don't want a daggone baby, she don't want to be with him no way. So then the sister said, well, bitch, fuck you. I mean, who are you? You already been engaged twice, and now you gonna be engagement number 3? Or are you just playing around? But the sister neglected to say that my brother been married twice and divorced twice, and that's why he act like he a broke ass bitch, because he didn't know what to do in the relationships. He knows he's a narcissistic asshole, so he knows that there's a high probability, bitch, that he's gonna be divorced for a 3rd time, allegedly. Just my opinion, my thoughts. He know he an asshole. There's nothing romantic about him. I haven't seen him do anything romantic but take her around the city sightseeing. She can get a tour guide to do that. Y'all not holding hands. Y'all not kissing. I don't see no flowers. I don't see nobody singing no songs on the damn street. Like, what the? You just taking her sightseeing. You a tour guide, mother. Get out of here. Is it me? It must be me. Because I'm like, you ain't doing nothing but showing her around the city, sights around the city. You sitting up there and talk about you Mr. Romantic, and you talking about a prenup agreement. And then you want to argue and you want to be right about everything. And then she wants to argue and be right about everything. Both of y'all bitches want to be right about everything. But I'm going to tell you what's going to go wrong. What's going to go wrong is that somebody always ain't right, bitch. Come on, give it a break. This was already in the script. If you are a member of Auntie's Advice, you have already seen, I showed y'all a script. Literally, it be scripts. Allegedly. We was wondering whether or not these shows were scripted. They scripted them up. And she's playing along with the game. But she sure married him. So a baby ain't made no difference. She's going to sign that cotton freaking prenup agreement standing on top of her head. Because guess what she seems like she wants to be? The green card. She seems like she just want to be over here. She seems like she got ambitions and she got dreams and she just want to be over here, and she going to get with this sorry mother because she don't like him. She argue with him too much. She don't like him. She got around the sister, got to talking about him, and the sister was trying to drag her ass. She's already married to him. All this threatening, if they don't do this, I'm going to leave. If they don't do this, I'm going to leave. That is in the script. Have y'all noticed that for the past 2 years? Well, if he doesn't do X, Y, and Z, I'm not going to marry him. If she don't do X, Y, I'm not going to marry her. Bitch, that is permanently in the script. Make sure that your closing statement is, if they don't do X, Y, and Z, I'm not going to marry him. If they don't do X, Y, and Z, I'm going to leave and go back to put it with an underscore, fill in what the country is, bitch. If we're not making reality TV anymore, let's just say we're not making reality TV. Let's say 90 Day Fiancé, quote unquote, scripted, in my opinion. Let's stop with the bull. Because she gets back and she has a conversation with him, and she's talking to him, and she's telling him, that she doesn't feel like she's provided for and she's protected. Well, take your ass back home. You don't have to get married in 90 days. You can fly the fuck back. You can fly back. And the thing about her is she seems like she above. I can't. I need to go ahead on and let y'all read her. I need to sit in the comment section. Just leave the picture up on the month. screen and let y'all read her. I don't have to say nothing about these people because I know y'all got this. I know y'all got this. Oh, I'm sorry, Pamela. Let me get you, boo. Thank you so much, Pamela Cleveland, for the $20 super chat. Seems like every other couple is pregnant or had a baby this season, but Shaeeda, who really wants one. Exactly. Because, honey, a man like this, I ain't saying he did it, but a man like this will get a vasectomy, honey, behind your damn back. Thank you, Pamela. Emily decides she's going to take her African fiance on a trip. Thank you so much, JP, for the $20 super chat. Auntie, you are the best. You look so cute. Blue suits you. Thanks for the laugh. Thank you, JP, for the $20 super chat. Thank you. She's taking him out. And she decides that she's going to take him to Rock City. She said that everybody goes to Rock City and she is so excited. She loves fucking Rock City. And I'm like, bitch, where we going? Let's go. They driving down the road, honey. They singing 99 bottles of beer on the wall and some more. He think he is going somewhere to possibly see a cotton freaking rock band or something. And bitch, they pull up and it ain't nothing but rocks. And when I say rocks, I mean boulders. Like big ass boulders and mountains. And they got one rock that got a hole in the middle of it. And she said everybody in the damn in the place loves to take a picture inside of the damn rock. Thank you so much, Capricorn 11, for the $9.99 super chat. Rock City. I said, what the fuck? Okay. Or what the hell? Or what the it? You only gave me 2 slashes, so I'm just going to add my own words in. He take her. She takes him, and she's hanging out of a rock. He said, who the hell does this? Emily. And what would make Emily think that he would want to go and see rocks? So he said he just gonna go ahead on the play because he love her so much. He just gonna go ahead on and fake the phone like he really love it. Meantime, and in between time, we see them later on meet at the bridal shop. Emily, the grandmama, the mama, and the sister. Because she has finally got her father and her mother to agree that they're going to pay for the wedding. So she's in there and she's trying on wedding dresses. She comes out with the first dress. It looks okay. She goes back. She comes out with the next okay looking wedding dress. While Emily is standing there, y'all, they begin to have a conversation about Kobe. Now they know that Kobe can't work. It's going to be 69 months after after they get married before he's going to be able to even work and get a green card. I don't know if he's going to be a tour guide at Rock City. I don't know what he's going to do. But Emily is standing up there in a wedding dress talking about having a big wedding. Everybody in that, including her grandmother, is trying to put on the smiley face. because they have already figured out that she's grandma, in my opinion, has figured out that her granddaughter is an idiot. Emily got Kobe. Like, so Emily is standing up there in her wedding dress, and her mother asked her, "What kind of earrings are you going to wear?" She said, "It depends on what kind of ring he buys me." The mother said, "That's all you talking about is the fucking ring." She says, "Well, I'm trying to suggest to him to get me a ring." Well, and the sister said, and she was like, "No, I'm trying to control the situation like I control everything else. I'm going to push this mother buy me a ring." Now, we discovered last week that Kobe came over here to the US of A, honey, with $4,000 in his pocket, which is equivalent to 410 cents. The father done bust his bubble and told him that $4,000 you got ain't even going to buy gas for a month up this month. It ain't even buying gas. And I don't care if you getting the gas from the damn Costco, bitch. It's not paying for nothing. It might get you a couple of little grill outs on the grill in the back. $4,000 in America? I don't give a fuck where you live. It ain't gonna stretch long at all. Because, honey, we done just got hit with the highest inflation rates, bitch, known unto mankind. And we dealing with a demic. And she want him to take the money that he got and buy her a ring, while her parents pay for everything else. You talk about entitled and spoiled and out of touch. Emily is so out of touch. It's almost laughable. But I don't find the humor in them at all. So now she's standing up there. She tells the lady that works at the bridal shop to go in her bag and pull out a box. Out of the box comes a wedding ring that she done went and brought herself. Yes, you heard me right. Emily went and brought her own ring. She took it out of the box and put it on her finger and said, "This is a backup ring just in case he can't afford a ring." This lets me know that Emily don't care nothing about anything but a ring and a ding ding. That's it. She's not thinking about anything else. Even when he climbed into the rock formation, what did she ask him was hurting? Don't say it. We know what she said. Is your hurting? This is a joke to her. This is somebody that she could afford to buy. Because he got a baby. He want to be a daddy. You know, I hate to use that word because I really do believe that it takes two. But sometimes I be looking at Kobe and I be like, Kobe got trapped. It's just my opinion. I feel like he got trapped. Because even when, and I'm going to tell you why I think this, Emily and Kobe, because I know y'all watch my channel. Emily, let me tell you why I feel like that. Because you have birth control pills. By your own admission to your father, you have birth control pills, but you choose not to take them. Even knowing that Kobe was coming and how anxious you was to be with him sexually, you didn't take the birth control pills. Even after your daddy sat at that table and said, "Don't bring another baby up in here," you didn't take your birth control pills. You knew that man was coming. You get the paperwork. You're paying for this. And you take the little bit of money that you and Kobe got and you buy yourself a ring. But you press him out. Oh, you pressed him out. Big time. Thank you, Charlotte Bang, for the $1.99 super sticker. Thank you, Charlotte. Hey, boo. In my opinion, you trapped him. Because you, in my opinion, you knew he was a stand-up kind of guy, and he was going to be the kind of guy that was going to want to be with his baby. That's just my opinion about it, Emily. It could be wrong. I could be wrong. But the entitlement that you have, I pray that y'all don't never get pulled over and he driving. You have entitlement, but he doesn't. You playing games. Your mother and your grandmother were horrified when you pulled that ring out. Horrified. They couldn't believe that you went got, neither could your sister. Your sister couldn't even keep her mouth shut about it. Even your sister said something about it. Deplorable, unacceptable behavior. They were so embarrassed by your behavior in front of that woman, and you didn't think it was a goddamn thing wrong with it. Nothing. Nothing. You didn't care. And that is where you say a person is so out of touch. You out of touch, and you have no sense of awareness, self-awareness, in my opinion. And your sister said, well, what will you do if he buys you a ring? Well, I'll have to, take that one. But you wasted nanny money. You only a nanny. That's all you are, is a nanny. Let me take a picture of these so I can put these in my block list. It's just ridiculous the way that you are living. And the way that you're handling this man. It is so fucking embarrassing. It makes your heart hurt. Thank you so much, Paula, for the $5 super sticker. It really does. It makes, thank you, Paula, Marjolin, Emily. It just makes your heart just sink for him. And it makes it sink for you because I know that you did not think that you was going to come off like this. But I'm sure that right now there's nobody in the comment section, and I'm kind of glancing, that's saying anything about. Nobody said anything encouraging about you. That's how bad your attitude is. And you cannot really be this person. This entitled person who walks and tramples over everybody, who doesn't care about what anybody thinks or what anybody says, who think that you're above everybody, and you just, whatever you do, your sister, your mama, all of them said, you do what you want to do, but you can't do what you want to do with my motherfucking money. But your parents don't take that same position. And then your father last week projected on Kobe and told Kobe that he needed to have his shit together. And you ain't never even paid an electric bill up in that mother. Your father said that he must be crazy, but your mama said you ain't got a clue. You don't have a clue about how to do anything. You ain't never had to do it. You never had to do it. And then you got this stupid look. Look at the grin on your face. Look at how you look. Look at you. You see yourself down there? Do you see yourself down there? Do you see how you look at Emily on the screen? It's ridiculous how you acting. Boo, I'm sure you didn't think it was going to come off like this. I'm sure they played into all of that. And your edit is absolutely horrific. It's horrific. And Kobe looks like an innocent bystander. Like get out. This ain't looking good. The last couple that I want to talk about is Biniyam and, and another entitled mother, Ari. One of my faithful nieces, and I hope you don't get offended, I won't say your name, sent me an email with a picture of her at Ari's yard sale. As many of you all know, as a result of everybody saying that she was privileged and all of that kind of stuff, she decided to have a yard sale at her parents' home in Princeton, New Jersey. And one of my subscribers went. She took a picture. She sent it to me. Thank you so much, Boo, for sending me the picture. And as much as I love my subscriber, I couldn't reply back. And I'm going to tell you why I couldn't. Because she said, Ari's not who you think she is. She is sweet. Well, I would be sweet too if I had a whole bunch of bullshit junk sitting on the yard and a fan came up. She said she had an opportunity to meet the whole family and she met Ari, and Ari wasn't, she confirmed that Biniyam and Ari are still together, that he was there, right? But when she went on to start talking about Ari, I said, there's no way. We've seen Ari over the years and we've seen the crummy bullshit that Ari has done, and Ari is who she is on that screen. She's nasty, she's entitled, and she's an asshole, in my opinion. And I know you said it. I told the whole family to go and follow you. Hi, family. But there's a lot of mistakes that's been made with her. This girl has to be right. She doesn't listen to him. She doesn't respect him. She misleads him, in my opinion. First, she's saying that, he wants to be an MMA fighter. She knows that this is what he's coming to the United States to do, in addition to getting connected with his son. She knows this. She don't want to take him to training. She complains about the time. She said he not going to make no motherfucking money. She says that, he's prioritized this. He's doing what he got to do while he can't have a green card in order for him to make money, Ari. Since you so damn stressed out. Since you so stressed out about the bills because you haven't had a job. Your parents been footing the bill. They footed the bill the whole time that you were in Ethiopia with him. Flying back and forth and taking care of everything. Brought you an apartment, laid you out with cable and all that. And you putting all of that bull on him when you know about the K-1 visa process, because this is the second foreigner that you've married. Oh, don't think that we forgot. No, we remember that the other guy that you married, he was a foreigner. And I believe that you indicated that you met him somewhere else. There you sit there You belittle the man. You tell him that he doesn't spend enough time with y'all. His career ain't. And now you sit there the day of his boxing, the day of his fight, and tell him, I got a bad feeling about him. I would never want you in my corner for nothing. You don't have this man's support on his back. You don't believe in him at all. And the thing about it, you don't even bite your tongue about it because you're so privileged. And you so used to saying what the fuck you want, you're going to put bad jujus on the man. And he said, I'm just going to be praying to my God. That's what he need in order to be with your ass. He need to be walking around with rosary beads around his neck. And twinkle stars on his toes, bitch. Because for you to come out your mouth and say the things that you said to him prior to his fight could have jinxed him or changed his mind. But he is determined. He sees the opportunity in this. Plus, he knew Angela Dean was going to be there. But you sat there and told him, I got a bad feeling. My father's a doctor and all this, and you could die and all this. Who the fuck was you in their corner? You don't jinx nobody like that. You pump him up. You prime him up. You got this, baby. I don't care if he laying flat out on the ground and he tap out. You be his biggest cheerleader, but no, you and your mother told me, I checked the ambulance and, as a nurse and everything. The father said he wasn't even coming to the. But you knew before you brought him here that this was his dream. And you've been fighting, pulling, yanking back and forth with him the whole time. But my subscribers say this ain't Ari. Then who the fuck is this? Either this is Ari, some of Ari, or none of Ari. Ridiculous. Before y'all delete it, let me see something. No, I'll do that on my end. Don't worry about them. They got them, y'all. Y'all feeding off my energy. They got it. Okay? Don't worry about it. Don't put it in the comment section because when they get it and they delete it, your comment is still there. Thank you so much, Pamela Cleveland, for the $5 super chat. Ari changed her tune once he won and was all over him. Everybody believe in this man but her. Because Ari makes everything about her. Everything. There's nothing in this man's life that she does not make about her. Her and the baby. That's so manipulative, in my opinion. That's so manipulative. Because the man loves his baby. He wants to be there for his baby. That's the thing about it. These black men, they want to be there for their babies. Thank you so much, Gloria Swanson, for the $19.99 super sticker. Thank you, boo. They want to be there for their babies. And they get with these women who ain't never struggled in their whole motherfucking life. Never had to do it on their own. So they had the leisure of coming over there and f***ing you the whole entire time. And then when they get back to America with your ass, they have no fucking coping skills. No, like nothing. And it's my goddamn opinion. They get back to America, they have no skills. no problem-solving skills, nothing. They are completely dependent on their parents for every fight they fought. I'ma block your ass. I'm telling you now, I'ma block your ass. So now he's in the ring. He's in the back, the coach ready, everybody ready. He done been trained. He done did what he did. He got embarrassed in front of the girl. He tried to talk to her about that, but she made him wrong. She said, you was wrong for not telling me. He don't know who he's sparring with when he come up in there. But she made him wrong. Because she... So now he gets in the ring. They call his name out. He jumping around like a goddamn grasshopper. Bitch, soon as the cotton freaking horn bell rung, that mofo ran across that goddamn cage, jumped up in Shorty's neck, like up against his chest like a mucking ninja. This mofo was all over the cotton freaking play. I'm telling you right now, if they do another ninja movie, he need to audition for Michelangelo or somebody, bitch, because he was ninja turtling all up over top of that man. Before you knew it, he had that man pinned down to the ground. He won that cotton freaking fight in 32 seconds. 32 seconds. This was flying across there. They couldn't even keep up. The camera was blurred, bitch. They couldn't even keep up with his ass. He went out there and was taking no prisoners. He was not playing with that dude. He fucked dude up. Dude tapped out like... He had that motherfucker. He had that motherfucker. Dude was like... He couldn't get to the damn ground fast enough. He tapped the fuck out of there. And next thing you know, here come Miss Glittery Sequence Dress Fashion Nova Reject coming up there with the cotton freaking Jamaican flag. I mean, European flag. I mean, Ethiopian flag. I couldn't believe it. She up there like she wanted the cotton freaking girls with the... I thought she's about to get up and sign. She up there now and she wants all the glory, but she just sat up there, her and her mama, and cursed the daggone guy just about. And now she wants all the glory, but you know what he did? He paid honor to her for bringing him over here and giving him the opportunity. Despite her, he honored her. And you know what she did? She ate that up. He is picking her up and all this old kind of stuff. I mean, and I didn't understand why she had a go-go dress on there anyway. I think it was in Vegas. But I just was like, she done took all the glory. She done took this. She didn't even apologize for not believing in him. I don't understand what her reason is for having this man here. Does she love him? I don't know. But to my subscriber, I respect you and I love you. You've been with me, I know, good 4 years. But I could not respond back because I don't believe it. I believe that anybody can be nice for 8 hours on the front lawn selling ish. I believe anybody could do that. But if you had said you spent a week with her, I would have believed it. He won his fight. The coach was very proud of him, and she took all the glory. Y'all, that's the end of my review for tonight. Thank you all so much for allowing me to rant week after week, because I'm telling you right now, these ain't been no damn review in a long time, bitch. These is straight rants. And y'all be here for it. Y'all let me know down in the comment section to the replay gang. Hit that comment section since you weren't able to be in the live chat. I thank you all so much for all of your support. Thank you to everybody who super chatted me tonight. I truly do appreciate it. Thank you to the moderators who are getting these things together. Y'all, I'm going to go in and block this stuff as much as possible. I love y'all to pieces. Y'all have a great night and enjoy Juneteenth. To all the fathers out there, happy, blessed Father's Day. We love you. I love you.